This is Foundation of Discord on normal and hard.
Cavernous tunnels converge with giving off a soft, low hum.
So this particular trap here is a pretty bad one. So I definitely don't want to get baited into running into it. It's probably not so bad on normal, but on Reaper, I've seen this kill some pretty high hit point characters before. It's random. It's not always, but it's there maybe I don't know, a third of the time or so.
You have entered the Forum dining area. Before you is a sealed door with 3 glowing runes mounted above it.
So this quest basically consists of going to these 3 runes, and I'll show you on the map here after this room's cleared. And you don't actually light a rune, you just beat the boss in the room, and then this boss here, and then the rune
Magic from the rune fades as Mars
fades.
the dynamo.
So looking on the map, so there's the so we did southeast, and then we're going to do southwest, and basically I believe the south, or we're going to do southeast and not northeast, and I believe the southwest is, I'll check it on the map when we get there, is the one that is optional. So it's 3 are required and 1 is optional, and there's no real reason to do the optional one unless you want to get experience points, extra experience points. No Reaper experience for it. And so that trap there, it can't be disabled. If you open it, you basically, the trap activates. There's no way to disable it. So it's good to search for it and see the door and get the bonus for seeing the door. But there's no point in opening the door.
As Phineas the White takes his final breath. Protect Patrick the Maniacal at all costs.
All right, so this way here, the southwest way, left from the entrance, is optional. So there's no point to do it. Oh, I'm stunned. Some sort of a, I don't know what that was. Mesmerized, I think. Some sort of barred CC. And northwest is required. So basically northwest, northeast, and southeast are the three ways you want to go. And the other one is optional, and you can just skip it. Pretty easy fight on normal. You can get the guys up top if you want, or you can just leave them. They won't follow you. So this is the way to the end fight. There's a little bit of fighting, so you could save that shrine. The end fight can be pretty tough for some builds. I think this build should be pretty good. All right, let's see what this trap is. Control panel here.
Deafening hum emanates from the room ahead. The door follows.
So these wizards and archers won't respawn, but all the elementals will. So you want to take them out, and the elementals, you might want to keep them down as well. But I'm gonna try to take these archers out. So probably just get these elementals just to kind of keep them down. And their elementals are a pain. But I'm not going to be able to ring the gong till I get these archers down, so let me try that. the air elemental too. Alright, so now the archers are gone, so I should be able to at least ring these gongs. I should say most of the archers.
Patrick the Maniac curses loudly while ground.
There's two on each side. There's one down here. So that archer's not bothering me too much. I'm just going to leave him there. And then there's one last one to get, unless I... Nope, that one's all going as well. And then when you get these 4 gongs done...
A large sonic blast resonates.
It clears the... Alright, then you just want to jump down and do as much DPS as you can to him as possible. You'll get a bunch of elementals. Just keep cleaving. And when he's gone, the elementals are gone. So it's, as you go up difficulties, the fight does get tougher, but it's not too bad. And I'm gonna pause it while I go to the get the end quest reward. Ooh, Charisma 7, Insightful Light Resistance. I like that for the cloak. And I'm on the lookout for some light resistance items for a quest in the Vale. So I'm going to grab this. And I'm going to pause it while I make my way back to the quest to run it on hard. And I'm heading back into Foundation of Discord on hard.
Cavernous tunnels converge.
And one of the unique things about this quest is bards. You know, it gives you kind of a new respect for bards because they actually are quite effective enemies. They do CC, they do pretty decent damage. And the rogues in here are pretty good too in terms of damage. But yeah, this is I think more than almost any other quest at this level range where it has bards for an enemy.
The gentle current of water echoes from this well.
And it looks like that same trap is here again this time. Oh, they're all over the hireling today. I don't know where they're coming from. And so really, again, this trap can't be disabled, so there's no sense opening that door. Opening the door just triggers a trap, whether you see it or not, and you get the secret door discovery bonus. I don't know how many of those there are in this quest. That might not be enough, but you don't really need to do any more than just discover it.
Magic from the rune fades as Tinius the White takes his first breath. Protect
And you can see
my
how much
kingdom,
higher
Master
the large numbers
Boss.
are on at this level, and that's really because of the That's actually entirely because of the critic or holy sword giving +1 critical multiplier. Range also that adds a little bit to the damage, but the multiplier is why we're seeing the bigger numbers. So that's going from a +2 on a crit to a +3. So where we were seeing 200 before, we're now seeing 300. And, so for crits, for non-crits, we're still seeing about the same numbers. We're seeing a little higher number because of melee power and such, but still roughly the same. And this one is not trapped, it's just a free chest. I think I missed it last time. Don't think that one could have the relics in it. The relics can be turned in for some items. They're a little out of date, but there's still some good items to look at and consider there. And remember, we don't need to go southwest, so we're just going to go northwest here. And there can be traps in this area as well. There wasn't last time, but there can definitely be traps here. So there's that Bard stun. So Bards have a lot of cool tools. They can be underestimated, but they're definitely have some good CC tools that they could use against us. We don't really need to shrine on hard, so I'm just going to go right to the end fight. You could either, depending, if you want to really be careful, you'll clear this area and the area ahead first, and then go back and shrine. But if you're getting low on spell points, there's really no harm in shrining earlier.
A deafening hum emanates from the room ahead.
Alright, so we're going to try to take care of all the stuff that doesn't respawn first. Including this fighter that just jumped down. I think I'm going to go with this side first this time. And this bow's really, I mean, it's only hard, but still, this bow's working a lot better than our previous range bow.
The first gong sounds. Patrick the Merciful presses loudly while ground shakes. You notice the floor beneath Patrick the Maniacal is cracked and worn.
That's 2. There's some kind of a caster casting burning blood on me. That sounds like an earth elemental right there. And I see several fire elementals. Alright, so I'm just going to ring this.
The large sonic
And there's no really sense lingering up here. These things keep respawning, but I'm gonna just clear them real quick. And then jump down, because the stuff just keeps respawning. And once he's dead, it stops respawning. And in fact, everything that's alive dies. And so the DPS, he's a red name boss, so he has a little more hit points, but our DPS at this level is really pretty good, so I think we're going to be taking him down pretty quick, even on Reaper mode. And I'm going to pause it while I go get the end reward. It's actually not a bad pair of boots. I mean, I wish it was something other than Insightful Jump, but not a bad pair of boots at all. I think I'm going to pick up these boots. I'll probably end up vending them. They're not, they're not, definitely not tier 1, but they're pretty decent boots. And so that is Foundation of Discord on normal and hard.